And welcome back to another episode of Starbane Alpha. And there's mine, here we are playing small Stonehearth. Alright, oh by the way, I figured out where autosave is. It is escape. And as you can see, they changed this a little bit. As you can see, save and load is now one thing, which I don't know how I feel about it, but it works, I suppose. And it works for this game well. And as you can see down here, it's automatically saved periodically. That's where your autosave is. I don't know why I thought it was on the main menu under something that was clearly a graphical option, but oh well. Alright, let's get moving. Alright. How many swordsmen do we have? 2. Okay, good. That's good enough. Now, I was thinking, right before I started recording this, that we might want to go after the goblins and raid their village and kill everybody and then, well, deal with the threat, basically. Because we can't live with them forever now, can we? Now, I just gonna do some recon. What do we have here? We have a worker. Another worker. I'll say this is the big boss. No, that's the big boss over there. He has his own little banner on his back. Yeah, we want 3 or 4 footmen before we want to take on this place. Yeah, so that's all we're gonna do. Let's get 3 or 4 footmen. Hopefully they don't attack us often. And my TV is being weird. Yeah, my TV really hates computer games. It hates it so much. One of the reasons why I got a monitor, because my TV just doesn't like computer games. Even though for some odd reason it's actually faster than my PC monitor picking up all the activity. Because if you noticed, if you've been watching me a long time, you notice that sometimes when I'm doing when I'm watching an intro of a game and trying to do my epic voice, like. Like when I'm doing my big voice reading the text, sometimes I'm slower than the actual text on the screen. That's because of my. What is this guy? Who is this guy? He got owned. Oh, we got another one. Alright, let's get more swords. We're gonna take him out now. Nice dodge. Where's my other equipment? Well, we got the carpenter, the trapper, a worker. Oh, we got 2 workers now. Go back, yes. Advance! God. Oh my word, there's another one. Yes, retreat. You got this. Who are these guys? I've never seen these guys before. Where's my other footman? I have 2, don't I? Oh, some music, by the way. Where in the blue was my other footman? You're over there. Why are you over there? Alright, you freaking hackers. AI needs improved. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, I only got. Well, that wouldn't have mattered, but why do I only have 1 footman? I should have 2. I don't know why. I guess I must have not done that or something like that. Cause that was weird. She should have been in the party with the other guy. I mean, like, what it mattered in that fight, I didn't use the party system, but yeah. Alright, you know what? Let's just have the footmen guard this area. And we're going to need more swords. Ahem. We're going to need more swords. Ahem. We're going to need more swords. Okay, you're not working. Fine. Break my rhythm, won't you? We're going to need at least 2 more swords. We gotta take them out now. Okay, that's almost done. Now let's get 2 more swords. And we're gonna take them out. Alright. That means we're only gonna have 1 worker left, but that's not gonna matter much because we need to take them out now. Speaking of, let's save. Save. And I guess having saving and loading on the same screen is not all that bad. Alright, so that was bad again. So many RTS games that I play. So many. And all the different controls too, they're all the same. Why can't every RTS game just have controls of Battlefield? I mean, a Battlefield of Command and Conquer, that'd be really nice. Instead of this games where you use the mouse you click on the mouse and then you scroll like that. Then you got games where you have the side scrolling, which I like and prefer, and then you got games with I prefer side scrolling and moving around the camera with the right mouse button. That's what I prefer. But then you got other games like this that has velocity to move around as well as arrow keys. It's just, I wonder what caused the variance in the RTS industry to, to just change how each game controls work. Because, I mean, really, it's kind of weird. I mean, FPS games basically have the same controls, although they're all heavily based on Call of Duty these days. But I mean, Call of Duty was heavily based on Medal of Honor, and Halo does whatever it wants. So yeah, it's really weird when you think about it. All right. Oh, and by the way, they released a new video today, which is another reason why I like to record these later on the day. Also, I wasn't really feeling recording Stonehearth because I knew goblins were coming and I've been bad. So yeah, well, I'm recording it now because why not? Because it is my weekly series after all, and I have to maintain it. But anything, but anyway, so basically the video that they released was about multi-story buildings, as they're finally adding them in the game. Well, by finally, I mean they're adding them in the game. I mean they're finally adding them into the game in Awful 10, and it looks pretty interesting. Of course, in the demo they only showed you basically having a house and then placing another house on top in one construction, but it worked. You know what? Do we have swords yet? R. Okay, they got melee there. Good. Alright. Okay. Oh, by the way, I was looking over there. I was looking over here and I saw that they only have one guard left. So, I could say and see what happens if we went to fight them with our 2 footmen, but I want to have 3 just in case. I mean, they did lose like 2 or 3 guys in that attack, so yeah, where is my bloody sword at? Oh, let's talk to the merchant actually. Here she is. Alright, his banner that we can use and armor. I guess we can start selling stuff. What can we sell? Oh, we can totally sell these. Do any fails for anything? So let's do it. Alright, with that out of the way, anything else I want to sell? Not really. Let's buy ourselves a good padded vest. Wait, is there any way? Oh, there's no way to see what that actually does. I think it's armor, but I'm not going to buy it actually. Shall I just check? I'm not using money for anything, so I might want to do that. Let's just, I have to open up a crafting screen in order to see what that does. Alright, let's not look at that. Oh, and then, okay, that's too late then. Okay, too late now. I was gonna look and that's the wrong, why am I pressing on the wrong things today? Okay, where's the sword? We need a sword now. There's just, no, that's some beef jerky, we don't need that. We need a sword. Actually, who will be a good footman? Not you, really. Okay. I guess you since you have diligence, as well as 20s in the second slot. Oh, I forgot to find you build your windows. I forgot to move those around. Alright, well that's almost done. Let's see again in case they attack. I mean, also, what I was thinking about off camera is maybe we should make this more like an RTS, similar to RimWorld, where basically in combat, when you hit the R button, you can actually control everybody and play it like an RTS instead of just having the party system. Because if you remember, in the earlier battles we had trouble with our citizens just getting themselves killed or running away too early. But if this was an RTS, those problems would not be existent. But then again, that might not be what they're going for, and I'm pretty sure it isn't, so yeah. But it would be cool if they did add it, just like RimWorld, because RimWorld's RTS system works really well for the game. And Stonehearth, it might work similarly, as especially since they're making campaigns and you have to raid their base, and it just makes more sense if you could control your people real time instead of using you know, these options which kind of sort of work. It kind of sort of doesn't. I mean, they're fine if the combat wasn't so they're fine if the combat wasn't so hinged on success and quick actions, but the combat is that, so that's not so fine. If this was towns, that would make sense. If this was Vanish, it would make sense. But no, this is Stonehearth, and Stonehearth combat's actually pretty good. Did they get guys back? Man, they got guys back. Are you making that sound? You're huge, aren't you? Alright. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take them out. We're going to just need to use all of our villagers and take them out that way. Send our footmen in first. Actually, send all the job people first. You know, footmen, trapper, carpenter. Send them first, and then go out, and then send in our normal villagers and take them out that way. Or we could just get more people. That's why I'm getting these fairies, is so we can get more people. Alrighty. How's the town doing, by the way? Good, good. Everything's going nice and planned. Everything is going nicely as planned. Got the barracks, which is almost done. Get the comforter building, which is done. Right click on that. You'll get rid of the thing, and then you got the good old farms, which are almost done, and we're protected by 2. Oh yes, makes that 3. We're protected by 3 footmen. Yeah, you're the right one, right? Yeah, I remember it. All right, good. Or we're going to be protected by 3 footmen in like 2 seconds, as soon as they grab the thing. All right, Beth, you shall now be our new footman. Here's. Oh, I want to see this in the fire. Oh, look at that! It does. If you saw it when it first came up, yeah, there you go. The shadow actually follows the tool. You know, that tool's not just a. That tool's not just. You know, it's not just a sprite or anything. It actually exists in the environment, and the shadows reflect on it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Add. There we go. Alright, it's morning. This is about another day. I mean, what I kind of wish for the goblins if their demands were less what they were, because you saw that when in last video they asked for like 40 wood and like I forgot what the second thing they asked for, but it was like 3 items or something. And no, I will not do that. If it was like 5 wood for the first thing, maybe I would do it. But 40, no way. It's not happening. Do we even have 40 wood now? In all this advancement, do we have 40 wood? Oh, we have I guess it makes sense. But I wish it was less 16 for the first one, and then it ramps up and ramps up and ramps up until it gets out of control, and then you decide to go against them. Well, right now, basically, they say one thing: either you're going to bow down to them and give them all the wood, or you're going to fight them, as I do. But it really depends on how you are. Do you want to avoid combat, or do you want to go, or do you not care and go right towards combat? It's enough for your people. It all depends. Almost done. No, we're gonna need more windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's still not working. I don't know why I think it's working when it's clearly not. To a workshop, we need 6 more. You know what? We might finally have a finished barracks once and for all. Alright, let's have some tables. That's not a table. I was looking at the table for one and table for, and then the whole table's confused. Why? Okay, that's glitchy. Okay, so it's saving. Oh, that's the autosave, everybody. Let's just. And 24. This would be 24. We can sell them later if we don't want them. Not a big deal. All right. That will be for the barracks. Oh, good, it's done. Oh, now we're starting the roof, yes. And we still got 14 minutes, so we might be able to complete the barracks this video. If everything goes right after all. I mean, there's all safe, so I don't really need to worry about this as much, but meh. I'm gonna keep my old save, just do manual saves, just in case something goes horribly wrong with autosave. Alright, but anyway, so let's start building. There we go, let's start placing down the beds. You know what would be cool if they were to add an effect showing what items you're actually currently selected to get moved. I'm not quite sure how it would work, but it would be cool if there was. Make things a lot easier. Update, let's see what's new. I'm losing food. That's what I was afraid of. I'm gonna let them move those beds before I move anymore. Mainly because I lost track, but hey. Alright. Let's go back to the Goblin Camp, see what they're up to. Alright, they always have 2 guards unless they do an attack, then they have 1. Got it. These guys look very serious. Yeah, these guys look totally serious. With his serrated cleaver. I like this guy's mace or club. No, that's like a studded club. That could be a mace, I suppose. Depends. And we have the big treasure chest right here. All right, you know what? We're gonna wait for one more. Oh, look, we can actually see our town from over here. It's actually not a bad view. I have to admit they have a good view on our village. But yeah, like I was saying before, I interrupted myself. Yeah, we're going to wait for another raid, and then once they get low in population again, we're going to raid them instead. Because that just seems like the smart thing to do. Although we're running out of time, so unless they raid in the next 11 minutes, then that won't happen. I thought you want to raid us there for a second. All right, or you just get more footmen and do it that way, which is possible. But we'll see. Get back to the town. I just love this camera being this low, being at head level. Although you can't pan the camera up anymore, but hey, it works. Or not pan, but turn the camera up. Alright, are we getting any more berries? Because we should be getting berries. Ooh, there's berries over here, which I never seen. Which I have not which I haven't went after. Ooh, we don't get different approaches. What do you have for us? Alright. Caravan approaches. Hello there, for number 26. I've come bearing goods for trade. Would you like to give me 8 oak logs in exchange for 12 picket fences? Actually, that's a really good deal. I accept. Finally, they're giving us good deals. Because before, they gave us terrible deals. Alright, let's see what this guy has to sell. Oh, just stuff we can get with our trippa. Just vexed, tannery, and wilderness supplies. Interesting. Well, would you like to buy some of our pelts? We don't need them. Man, it's probably good to just get the money. Oh, and that's what I was looking for. A nice little flat place to put a ladder. There we go. I mean, of course I could put a ladder here and then put one more right there, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, now let's get these berries. And the berries on this map you have to look for. They're not quite obvious. Because, you know, in the hour I played on this map, I didn't find these berries at all. You know, I looked long and hard for them. So yeah. You know, if goblins actually meaning something, we're gonna say more often. You know, we have a real foe to fight. I mean, and they haven't cheated so far, I don't think. I mean, other than spawning people to attack us. But they were spawning people in their little camp. And we're actually spawning people like randomly throughout the terrain. Like, you know, like the one time we had those guys that spawned inside of our computer building, which was silly. But hey. I mean, this game is still an alpha, so yeah. Oh, let's take a look at our, our farm. Here's. I probably should have my old strategy of having, two farmers, but we need footmen these days, so footmen we shall have. Oh, I just got an idea. Maybe they should have multiple difficulties for the normal game. Like have easy where goblin raiders kind of suck and they come less often. Then you got normal, which is like this, and then you got really hard, and then you got hard, where it's basically this plus more raids plus more often, and then you got very hard, which is basically chieftains come after you every 2 seconds, or at least something similar to that effect. And also an easy, your people actually have more health and do more damage. And I guess on hard and very hard, they do less damage and have less health. Which, that'll make things interesting. And if you were having trouble fighting the goblins, you know, fighting the goblins, period, like, I kind of do. I kind of have the trouble fighting them. So instead of making it so everyone can fight them easily, that you can make it so people can either have none with peaceful mode. They can have goblins that kind of suck, goblins that are normal and play as intended, and goblins that are very hard if these raids, if you can easily murder all these raids with no problem, then you have the very hard levels. That'd be cool. Because right now there's either have no goblins or have goblins that are kind of powerful. But again, I know they're going for, but I mean, if you're going to have combat campaigns, you might want to make it so people that cannot fight the standard people that cannot fight the standard goblins, make it so they can make it so they have a choice other than having no goblins at all. Because Stonehearth has always been about its fighting, even back in the Kickstarter campaign. It's all been about combat, or at least combat was a major part of the game's development, even before even in the Kickstarter. So yeah. Which is why I was kind of hyped when the combat first appeared, when it was kind of easy, fun, but easy, and then it became really, really difficult for no reason. I mean, it became really, really difficult. I hear the music. What? Oh, it's a raider. I see how they do this. Get after him. There you go. You're not stealing in all beds tonight, boy. Wait, where's everybody? Where's the other footman? Take him out. There you go. I'll see this victory sound. Alright, you guys keep guarding there. Everyone back to work. Alright, what do they have left? They should. That was not a raid, so I highly expected they still got another footman. And they got 2 footmen. Is there fire? Apparently the sun's not directional. So yeah, that's probably their fire. Or maybe it's just the chieftain. Yeah, the sun's not directional. I can't tell where it is. And I'm using a headset, which is actually pretty good, so I should be able to tell where it is that's saving. I doubt that. How he does that? It's that guy walking around. Alright, so that was just a raid to get one of our supplies. I mean, not a raid, but that was just coming back to thievery. Theftery, if you will. So yeah, that's all that was. Wasn't doing anything special. Alright, let's get more beds down. I guess we can place the beds that close, doesn't really matter, does it? And then put a third one, there we go. 6, we have, how many systems? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we have 8 now, got it. I'll let them build that, alright. And the music, by the way. Really good music, too. Yeah, I really like the saves in Stonehearth. I mean, I always liked them ever since they were first added, but I mean, they're just really nice because they just give you so much information. They got the screenshot of where you save. They got what in-game day you're on. They got your village number. That's only for me or any other people that like to put numbers on numbers with the villages. But you got your your town, village, settlement's name, as well as the real date when it was done, as well as, I mean, it even has your town stats. So it's really cool. This is actually one of the best saving systems I've ever, seen. It's really nice, at least for a game like this. I mean, and coming from playing Homeworld Remastered, which came out like a month ago. Yes. No, it came out last month, yes. Did it come out last month? I don't know. But Homeworld Remastered just has a terrible save system. It works really well, except you can't tell where you saved. And with this, you can tell exactly where you saved. But of course, Homeworld Remastered is a remake of a 1999 game, but so that shows off how far we've come in like 16 years. So yeah. I mean, there are other games with good save systems, I'm blanking. I guess basically every other game that's not Homeworld Mastered, yes. Alright. But yeah, like I was saying, this is a really good save system, one of the best. And, also maybe because I'm a console player, so I'm not used to having, having save systems, I'm not so used to having save systems that are really nice. Or, that are nice as this. Because some console games can have good systems. Some console games can have some good save systems, but it's rare. Especially, having a console game where you can manually save or quick save is rare. So yeah. But whenever there is one, it's pretty nice. I mean, especially with the new edition of autosaving, because if you remember, we did lose a lot of saves, or at least like 3 at minimum, over the course of this series. So yeah, it's just nice to have a good, finally have a really top-notch save system, because autosaves is really necessary, like I said before, or like I just said, we lost so many saves to the fact that the game crashed and I didn't save. So with auto saves, that should prevent that. Unless, of course, the auto save corrupts. That's another thing entirely. But let's hope Stonehearth doesn't have that problem. Alright. We're almost out of time. Oh, look at our farm. There we go. Right. Did I make 4 swords? I guess I did. Alright, well, it's probably time, so, yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching, this episode of, yeah, I really do appreciate you guys watching this episode. It really means a lot to me. And it also means a lot to me every time as this is one of my more popular series, I know that's time. I really appreciate you guys watching the series in general. Even though we had a rocky start, being at the fact that I completely forgot about the ability to use volume mixer on the desktop toolbar. I completely forgot about using it, but thanks to one of you guys, thanks to one of you gals, I was able to remember it. I mean, you reminded me about it, and then we fixed it, and that was like episode 25. So, and now the game has its own. Now the game has its own volume settings. That's really nice. So yeah, I also appreciate any comments that you have. Tell me what you tell me if you have any suggestions for the series, like where we want to start next, or anything you want to see in the series if we get that far. If we get any further than making a barracks, because it takes forever to make one of these things. And then, I mean, I bet we haven't. There's so many classes that were added in the game, and we never got a chance to look at them. Because, well, I've been too busy building this thing over and over again, and finding goblins and stuff like that. So maybe one day we'll get to it, but we'll see. Maybe when the saves stabilize more. Cause, you know what? I think I found my niche as a channel, which is just doing updates of games in an LP. Not actually completing an LP of an indie game or of a game that's in course of early access and getting updated. Even though I do that sometimes, but I think my channel is more of a update type of channel and doing an LP of the full game. You know, and completing a full game from beginning to finish. Even though that won't stop me from doing it with an early access game, but yeah. I mean, it just seems like that's what people like about my channel. Is I just come and make a gameplay video of a new update, and that's that. I mean, yeah. All right, but yeah. So I guess that's it. So I guess see you next week in an episode of Stonehearth Alpha.